Okay, so we're here to do some video analysis from our regular Thursday night swimmers. So first up, let's have a look to see how Brian's getting on. So what I like, Brian, is that it looks quite relaxed and low energy, and there's not an awful lot of splash going on, which shows that you're certainly making some improvements with your efficiency. We can see though that your legs are starting to sink a little bit, so we've still got a little bit of work to do on your balance. It looks like your eyes are maybe just marginally looking forward, so we need to keep working on relaxing your head, and also just adding a little bit of tension to your glutes I think will just help to lift your legs up. And we always use that analogy of trying to hold a £5 note between your bottom. Okay, next up is James. So you can already see a slightly different balance, a little bit more horizontal in the water. And if we scroll it forward, you should see there's one hip to the surface and there's the other hip just touching the surface there. So, you know, really good balance, James, much improved on where you were. The main thing to notice though is from your swimming is how much work that your legs are doing and how much splash is coming off your legs. So here, look at all of this turbulence. So that's just all wasted energy, and is also a sign that your legs are making up for something that's not quite balanced within your stroke. And I think the main thing is probably to do with your timing. So if we look at this lead arm, it's already started to drop a bit too deep. There it is there, and we haven't got any sign of the other arm coming in yet. So now it's pulled all the way back, and then that other arm here is just starting to enter. So doing a little bit of work to improve your balance and also to focus on your timing so that that lead arm is a bit more patient, I think will help your balance and will help to switch these legs off. And that's just going to save you a whole lot of energy for your triathlon and also save your legs for the bike and run sections. So next up is Kirk. So again, you know, really excellent balance. So you can see the difference between the three swimmers. So yeah, great work with the balance here, Kirk. However, we can already see that they've started to drop just a little bit. And now you can see there's a bit of a banana here. And the main reason for that is that that's your head. Your head is forward and quite high out of the water. So the main focal point for you, Kirk, is to practice just relaxing your head and letting it rest on the water. And that's going to improve your balance and also improve your posture. And finally, we've got Jack. So, compared to your first video 6 weeks ago, Jack, this is amazing. You've done really, really well at getting your balance so that your body is much more horizontal in the water. And you're doing a really great job of having a neutral head. So it's just in line with the spine. So your head's just resting on the water, which is brilliant. The one thing that you could work on is just squeezing your glutes and holding that £5 note between your bottom, because what you can see here is you've got a bit of a bend from the hips, and also just focusing on that £5 note is going to help you rotate a little bit through your hips. So if you watch this area here, really we'd want one hip to reach the surface, but they're quite flat. And you'd swap arms and rotate, and the other hip would reach the surface. But you can see that your body doesn't really rotate at all. But there's some really good work going on with your arms. I like the way that they're coming to the right depth, and the timing is coming on as well. So great progress, Jack. Just a couple of the things to focus on is about trying to get the hips up a bit, squeezing your glutes and holding that £5 note, and trying to get yourself rotating through the hips.